These are the top best plants you guys need inside of Grow Garden if you're trying to make it into the billions, bro. Like, trust me, you're gonna need these plants in your garden. You're trying to make some billions and trillions and, you know, even into the quadrillions. These are a must-have. So if you haven't yet have these plants in your garden, you better watch until the very end, okay? Because it gets better as the video goes on. But don't just skip to the end and find out, because you guys gotta know why and which ones are gonna be better at what stage you're in the game. So if you guys haven't yet, make sure to leave a like and sub. We're on the road to 20k, hopefully by the end of next month. We're gonna be grinding out vids every single day. But enough of that, starting off with number 1, okay? This one is low-key the one I didn't really expect. So if we head over to the seed shop right over here, it's normally in the seed shop quite rarely. It's gonna be the grape seed. We'll be selling for about 7,000 coins on the dot. Like, it's not a bad seed. It's pretty good if you guys are starting out. So this is one that you guys want to try and aim for, whether you're a beginner or a pro. You guys pretty much just need this on your garden. So it's gonna be a very, very good addition to add to your garden if you haven't yet got it. And if you guys are struggling on getting these good crops, all you guys have to do is just join a stock notifier. So pretty much join a server like this, and every 5 minutes it's pretty much just gonna showcase what's in the stock. So you can either use your phone or whatever, and you guys will pretty much just get notifications every time something good is in stock. So you guys can choose whether you want it to be seeds, gears, eggs. You guys can pretty much choose anything. So the invite link will be in the description. Make sure to join this Discord server over here. It's my one. We did recently restart, so if you guys want to go ahead and join it, you know, show some love, it'll be highly appreciated. But that was number 10, okay? Coming in at number 9, I honestly didn't expect this either. This one is going to be the pepper, okay? Now you may be wondering why it is so like low rated. Well, these next 8 are going to be pretty insane. But yeah, so you guys can go ahead and buy the pepper for about roughly 1 million coins. I'm pretty sure it's not that bad, honestly. It's a pretty rare stock as well, so make sure to join a notifier if you guys haven't already. So coming in at number 8 is the cocoa seed. Now this is one of the new additions in the previous update. This seed is also pretty much very hard to find, but don't worry, not all of these seeds are going to be in this shop. With these seeds you may actually have lying around, but you literally don't even know about it. All right, so make sure to watch until the very end so you guys know exactly if you guys have these seeds and which ones to not use. So yeah, this one is going to be also right. I think this one over here is 10 million or a million. I'm getting kind of confused with the beanstalk, but either way, this is also going to be a pretty decent one to get, whether you're starting out or in the middle. Not really so far towards end game, as it's not really going to be that useful unless you're doing the stacking glitch with the sprinkler glitch. Then yes, it'll be pretty useful. Coming in at number 7 is going to be the moon melon, okay? This one is also quite low rated, just because there's so many better options out there now that is low-key kind of crazy. So this one's over here is gonna be at number 7, selling at about 16,000 a piece. So we do have a couple celestials over here, which we will see how much they go for. So we have a chilled gold moon melon, which sold for 650k, compared to a regular one about 18k. Yeah, so about 16 to 18k for a regular one, which honestly isn't too bad. It's pretty good. So if you guys have this, make sure to go ahead and add this to your garden. But if you don't have it and you're trying to get it, it's going to be found right over here in this shop every 1 hour-ish, and you guys can just keep server hopping until you get it. Oh wait, my bad, sorry, the blood shop, not this one over here. There's 2. There's gonna be a blood event and the twilight one. You guys want to look out for the blood one. All right, coming in at number 6. But before I do tell you, we're getting pretty close to top 5. So if you guys haven't yet subscribed, what are you doing? Make sure to turn on notifications if you do subscribe, just so you come first to these type of videos. Anyways, in number 6 we have the moon glow, okay? This is one that I pretty much didn't actually expect to be on the list, but just because it sells for a decent amount and was past event seed, this one will be selling at 18,000 of a base. So it pretty much just rivals the moon melon, just selling a bit more. So this is also a very good one to get. And yes, it is also regrowable, so you guys can just keep harvesting it, use the sprinkler glitch, you know, whatever. It's just gonna be a pretty good seed to have in your garden. These are the top 5, okay? These are gonna be the top 5 best ones to get. So this one is now going to be the mushroom, okay? The reason I placed it so high is because it does have a base value of like 136k. And the mushroom can be found in the seed shop, which obviously refreshes every 5 minutes. So you guys want to keep checking this if you are in the game. But like I said, if you guys want to use a stock notifier just so when you know when it comes out, make sure to go ahead and buy it. What you guys can also do is set up tiny task and pretty much just make it click just like this on all the stocks. So when you guys are AFK grinding, you will still be able to pick up all the crop while you're sleeping. So that's also an alternative method if you're trying to AFK grind it. But if you guys are online on your PC and just want to wait, you guys can use the stock notifier. But yeah, mushrooms will be selling at 136k, upwards to I think a million. That's why we're placing it so high. However, it's not the best because they're not reusable. but these next top 4 are going to be the best ones in the game, so make sure to pay close attention if you haven't already. Next, we have the Moon Mango. Okay, this one over here is the brand new one, which should have gotten a buff, so it could be even better for all I know. I don't think it's updated on the wiki yet, but yeah, that's the Moon Melon over there, or the Moon Mango, and it can be found every hour with a slight chance in the brand new Twilight shop. It's going to be costing, I think, about 1 billion, but trust me, it is super worth it, bro. Like, watch this. Look, we have, I think, a Celestial up here. We have a Frozen Moon Mango over here. Okay, what? With 1 mutation, 450k, bro. It is absolutely insane. We got another one over here with Chilled. We're gonna see how much this one sells for. It might be a bit more because I think Chill is worth more. Okay, 45k. Never mind. It is not worth more. But yeah, still, that is pretty insane for 1 mutation. I imagine Shocked and all the good stuff on it. It can be a lot of money. Okay, trust me. You guys want to go ahead and get this as soon as possible before the event does leave. Trust me, get it now before you regret it. Just like the Candy Blossom. Next, we have the top 2 final ones. Okay, these are going to be the game killers, all right? These are going to be the best ones in the game at the moment. So, in number 2, we have the Moon Blossom, which is found in this stupid pack over here, which we literally cannot get for nothing, bro. Like, I just can't get it, bro. So, the way you guys can go ahead and get these night packs is obviously in the Twilight shop over here, or by completing this event over here. Every couple of 100 things, you do get some seed packs, or you guys can go ahead and buy it with Robux. But that one's going to be selling at 45,000 coins, okay? That is very, very OP and possibly going to be the best one in the game for a while. So if you haven't yet, make sure to grind out the event just so you guys can go ahead and get this. And lastly, what takes the trophy? This is the last and final one. But before I do tell you, if you guys haven't yet sub, make sure to leave a sub and like, you know, join the Discord server, do all the good stuff. I don't know if you guys guessed it already, but yes, it's gonna be the Candy Blossom. This is gonna be the best one in the entire game, probably for a very, very long time. So if you guys missed out on this event, yeah, it low-key might be a little bit cooked for you, okay? Because there's literally nothing beating this plan unless something gets a major buff or something, or unless it just gets nerfed. But I don't really see that happening anytime soon. It's going to be selling roughly about 93,000. I mean, there is a way you guys can go ahead and do it. If you have a raccoon, which does steal fruits from other players, if you get a alt account, you trade it to yourself, the raccoon. So say your alt account's here and you have a raccoon on, what you guys can do with your main account, if you only have Candy Blossoms or you know someone with Candy Blossoms, you want to join their server and basically just AFK. What it's going to do, it's going to duplicate the fruit from that garden and seed it to yours and pretty much just repeat the process. So that is one way which you guys can go ahead and actually get Candy Blossoms without having the seed. Unless you don't have a friend, there is pretty much no other way of getting this. So you're sadly out of luck. But at the moment, there is a way of pretty much getting the Moon Blossom, which might be the second best one for a very long time, unless the brand new B update is going to change everything in this game. So if you guys want to know a lot more about the B update, make sure to go watch this video over here. Make sure to leave a like and sub, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Take care.